We're going to look in this video at the T3 2024 filing. The capital gains and losses schedule 1 is still in draft. What I discuss here also applies to the T1 2024 schedule 3. You'll have the same experience if you're reporting a capital gain or loss. 2024.3.0 is the first e-file version for the 2024 T1 and the 2024 T3. The Schedule 3 in the T1 and the Schedule 1 in the T3 are still in draft. The reason for this is the late postponement of the capital gains inclusion change. Until January of 2025, slips have been issued for 2 periods for capital gains. There's been a draft form taking into consideration 2 periods, and CRA is setting up their systems. All this has to be reversed. So CRA is working on getting their system ready to accept the change that was announced January 31st. That is the reason that the forms are in draft. We have to get the updated forms certified by CRA, and CRA has to prepare their system to accept these returns. The draft form in the T1 Schedule 3 cannot be used to file returns from 2024.3.0. Draft forms are not certified and cannot be used to either e-file or paper file. This applies to the Schedule 1 in the T3 module also. Those returns with capital transactions, gains or loss, will have to wait for a future release of ProFile when we have the certified CRA schedules and CRA system is ready to accept these returns. Let's have a look at what this looks like in a T3 return. I'm in a 2024 T3 return in ProFile 2024.3.0. I've got income, dividends. There's no beneficiary. This will just be taxed in the trust. If I go to e-file, I can go ahead and e-file this return. If I look here in the auditor, there's just a warning about filing slips. That's a note for that, but we're not filing slips in this return, so it doesn't apply. I can sign off, doesn't remove the message. I can go up and e-file this return. This one's no problem. This is the e-file version, and it's ready to go. Slips won't change. There'll be still the 2 periods. Although the inclusion rate will be the same for both periods, you'll still find slips with 2 periods reported. But if I look now, I have a few messages. This is currently blocked. I can't e-file it. CRA will grant relief. So that applies to this filing. It's currently blocked. If I go up to the T3 e-file, and see the trust has reported a realized capital gain in the period. This is listed as an e-file exclusion, which, of course, in the normal course of things, is not the case. You can file returns with capital transactions. If I go to the Schedule 1, I can see it's in draft. So that means this form is not certified and cannot be used. Again, like I mentioned earlier, cannot be used for paper filing or e-filing. If I attempt to file, it does tell me it's blocked. There's this note here I'll come to later about the relief. But if I try and e-file this return, this isn't a real return, not real information, but just to show you what message you'll get. So it tells me it's not eligible. You are currently have an exclusion. So once we get the final Schedule 1, this exclusion will not be applicable and it will be removed. For now, in 2024.3.0, cannot file returns with capital transactions. This is just until we get the certified version of the Schedule 1. There's mention of the CRA relief in the audit messages. I pulled this out of a link that I'll show you how to get later. CRA will grant relief from late filing penalties and arrears interest until June 2nd, 2025 for impacted T1s and until May 1st, 2025 for impacted T3s. Because of these changes and the delay in getting a certified schedule out, CRA is providing this relief. Let me just show you now how you can find this link at CRA. I'm on Google and I just type in CRA and look for the capital gains inclusion. This one here, it announces the exclusion deferral. I can do the same search This time I can look at the update on the CRA administration. This is the link that has the information that I pulled out about the grant of relief. You can use this link if you want a reference to the grant of relief for late filing penalties and arrears interest. I hope this helps explains the experience you'll have in the T1 and T3 modules when there's capital transactions. And just to let you know that we will get the update out as soon as CRA is prepared to accept these returns and certifies ProFile. I hope this video was helpful. For more support options, you can go to profile.intuit.ca.